Hey guys, Zach here. Welcome back. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this is episode 2 of the new beginning. That's because we found our fire axe. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to continue building this wall until we get our carpentry up, and then I'm going to start building some rain catches, and then I'm going to go hit one of these doors at a neighbor's house and get the needed items for this door to make this door. So I need some hinges and doorknob. But in the meantime, I am going to go ahead and chop up some more wood here. Let's go kill a forest. Come on. Let me kill you, tree. Let me kill you, tree. Ugh, come on. There we go. Was that so hard? Quick little check around the area here. Don't want any zombies sneaking up on us, that's for sure. Alright. I'm going to forego a lot of stories again because I'm still concentrating on trying to do things right, because this is sort of new to me. Yeah, so I probably won't be so talkative in this episode. It may or may not be a good thing for you guys, I don't know. But, yeah, the last thing I want to do is be talkative but dead. So, once I start feeling a little more comfortable, I'll start talking again. But right now I just want to focus on chopping down some trees here. So, let's collect up some wood here, do some carpentry work. And try to level that up. As soon as we do that, I'm going to start trying to build a rain catch. I know we have enough. I think we have 5 bags, garbage bags. I think we need 3 per rain catch, if I'm not mistaken. So we should be able to do 1, and then we're going to need to keep our eyes open for other garbage bags for the next one. We'll get there though. So let's continue to build our fence here. I'm trying to see where I want it to come out. I kind of want it to come out just a little bit. From the house, just a little. Alright. I want there to be just enough room so I can run all the way around the house, basically. But be behind the fence. Or the wall. Okay. Well, let's just try just taking a bunch of logs. I don't know how this is going to work. This might end up being disastrous, but I'm going to try 4 at a time. Starting to get hungry here. Oh, I thought I could turn while I was sawing logs, but apparently not. I just wanted to check my 6, make sure I didn't have any Zeds sneaking up on me there. But, yeah. Alright, well, I guess I could talk about the meteorology thing. Why do meteorologists stand out in the weather that they're covering? I mean, why do they do that? Yeah, I know what a hurricane looks like, and it doesn't give you any credibility when you go out there and stand in the middle of it. I mean, you're basically telling me that you're too stupid to find shelter. That's basically what you're telling me. But then you're telling me you're an expert enough about weather that I should respect your opinion on it. I don't respect your opinion on it when you're too dumb to find shelter. Okay? Okay, I think we should be good if we're out about here, which I think is where we're about at. Yeah, so let's go ahead and make the turn here. There we go. See how that looks? Okay. Nope. Why can't I make any more? What's the problem? I got plenty of planks. Come on, let's go. Why won't you let me build there? Oh, probably because I was standing right there. Okay, fair enough. Fair point. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to see the meteorologist that just sits back, has a martini in his hand, and is like looking out the window from a Hilton, you know, restaurant overlooking the coast, and just points down at the other meteorologist and says, man, it looks horrible out there. Just look at so-and-so from channel whatever. God, you know, what a moron. I mean, it really looks like it sucks for him out there, and I would highly recommend that you people don't do exactly what he's doing right now. Stay inside your house. Have a martini. Chill out. You know, board up these windows like Accurize just did on the safe house. You'll be fine. We'll see you on the other side of this thing. And then just leave it at that. I mean, there's no need to go out there and be all dramatic about it, but they insist on it, so I don't know. And then those meteorologists, they really get into it when the bad weather comes along. Like, you know, during the spring and the summer when it's not too bad, when it's very temperate outside, they're just sort of like, you know, no big deal. But why won't this build again? There's nothing obstructing it. Okay, there we go. Wait, come on. Okay, maybe I gotta... planks. Oh, I got logs. I need to saw those into planks. So, yeah, I think that they just are kind of like the redheaded stepchildren during temperate time of the year. But then when the severe weather comes along, they're like, yeah, this is my turn to show you guys that I actually deserve a paycheck around here, and I really it's their moment to prove their legitimacy for the news station. So they go overdo it, man. They get really into it. I gotta wonder if they're like call home and they're saying, honey, just, you know, I'm not gonna be home for dinner, got an emergency, just leave the leftovers in the fridge, I'll take care of it, don't wait up for me, just pray for me, baby, pray for me. I wonder if they get like that. I don't know. I kind of think they might. Like, they really get into it. I thought I heard a shot off to the side too in game here, so don't know. But that's my little pet peeve about meteorologists. And when adverse weather comes along, they just sort of really overdo it. They really get into it. It's kind of like that kid that never sits the bench the whole year, and then the coach finally gives him a chance to play, and he runs out there and he just 100%. They throw the ball around the horn after an out, and he's just like just winging it, man. Like, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not a meteorologist. If I was a meteorologist, I'd be the one that would stand inside looking out my window going, hey, look at dumbass from Channel 2 or whatever. Alright. Well, it looks like the 4 logs at a time is working just fine, so keep doing that. We're getting our fence put up pretty quickly. I like that. I'm glad it's not going to take forever and a day. I'm glad it's not going to take the equivalent amount of time as you know, finding something like an axe. I mean, that's just ridiculous now, isn't it? I could build an entire house in the time it takes me to find an axe. Now, the next place I was going to check if that storage unit didn't work out was going to be the hardware store downtown, and that was going to be a dangerous mission. But I was willing to try it. I was willing to go for it. But anyway, didn't come to that. I'm glad, because there was going to be a lot of zombies there. That is for certain. This is a really crappy looking fence because I only have the level 1 skill. Where's my carpentry? Oh. You know what? We need to go inside and read that book real quick. Let's read this one here. Okay, just give me a few minutes here. to read this, and hopefully this will help elevate our game a little bit when it comes to the carpentry work. Oh man, I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable with the whole situation. Haven't seen any zombies just walk up on us. I wasn't sure how loud this carpentry was going to be. That was my main concern, so I wanted to be, extra diligent about that. Okay. All right. Well, let's just let's see here. Vehicles driving endlessly with their hazards on. Okay. This is okay. We got our carpentry skill working here. This is one of my pet peeves, and it is because I'm just going to put this down here, so whenever I click on it, it should appear there. Okay. Yeah, one of my pet peeves is like when you get into a traffic jam, and I get it when you're coming up to the scene and there's cars traveling normal speeds behind you, and you want to let them know, hey, there's something up ahead, I can't tell what it is. You hit your hazards, it gets their attention, everybody's kind of ultra alert. I get that. That's great. That's exactly what they're supposed to be used for. Or, whatever. But then once you get into the traffic jam and you're doing 5 miles an hour and there's a quarter mile of traffic behind you and a quarter mile in front of you, and you've been doing 5 miles an hour for a quarter mile, you can turn your hazards off. I understand that there's a hazard somewhere up ahead. Here's the other problem with that. If you do start traveling at a normal speed and you have your hazards on, and then you go and you try to stop quickly, like a sort of a panic stop, it will take them a fraction of a second longer to realize that it's not the hazards that are flashing. It's your actual brake lights. So, especially if your hazards are the red. I mean, anyway, the other thing is if you do want to turn in to like you want to switch lanes, nobody can tell that you have your turn signal on. Your turn signals are useless at that point. So nobody's going to let you in. Like, nobody's going to have any idea that you want to shove in. When I would let somebody in if they use their turn signal, it's no problem. I mean, just signal, I'll let you in. It's not a big deal. But, yeah, so those are some of my pet peeves when it comes to hazards. Turn your freaking hazards off, man. They're actually more of a danger if you could leave them on for extended periods of time. There is a truck, because where I work right now, it's sort of like an industrial complex. There's like Dole out there, GFS, there's huge distribution centers out there. So there's a lot of semi-truck traffic. And they have this one truck that goes and pulls trailers from one to the other and back again. That's all he does all day long, is just moves trailers around getting ready for the semis to show up. Well, he uses the public roadways to do that. So he just runs around with he's got an orange blinking light on the top of his little cab, and it's a legal vehicle. It has headlights, turn signals, and brake lights, and all that. It's fully licensed, but then he runs around with his hazard lights on for the entire shift. The entire time that he's out there doing stuff, he's just running around with hazard. His normal day is nothing but a hazard, according to him. Turn him off. God, it's like the boy who cried wolf. It means nothing. Let's say there is actually a hazard. What are you gonna do? There's nothing you can do at that point. I mean, oh my gosh, it gets on my nerves. So whenever I see him on the road, I just turn my hazards on right away, and just drive. Like I'll be an eighth of a mile away from him. I'll see him turn onto my road, and I'll just, as soon as I'm driving into work, just turn on my hazards and drive by. I mean, I don't know. It's the same thing, right? What a dumbass. I don't know. It might be there's some stupid policy, like you must have your hazards on. But whenever he wants to make a turn, I can't tell if he's trying to turn or not, Anyway. I think we'll go ahead and do one more here, and then we'll go ahead and cut across here. So let's do that. And we need more wood, don't we? Gotta get some wood. How are we doing on... well, wait, we got 3 planks. Why can't we build... Oh, we need 4, don't we? Oh, we're out of nails. We're running low on nails. That's okay. We got more boxes of nails. I know where to find some nails. But we are getting a little... it's starting to get a little late. Box of nails. Let's take one of these. We've got lots of boxes of nails. That's very nice. There we go. Starting to get a little late. Let's see if we can make the turn here and get rid of these last 3 planks. And but hey, yeah, things are starting to shape up here for our fence. All right. That is a pet peeve, though, man. I'll tell you what. Driving around with your hazards on all the time. Ugh, God. Bunch of morons. If any of you guys actually do that, my subscribers, just unsubscribe. I don't even want... Just leave. Be gone. Ugh. And if any of you are meteorologists that stand out in the rain and think that, like, somehow that it's, like, appealing to the viewer, like, just leave. Unsubscribe. Be gone. The Bean Brigade does not want you. We are not a bunch of freaking morons. Well, let's put it this way. We're not a bunch of morons for that reason. There might be other reasons. I'm sure that there are. For me, at least. I'm sure I do some really idiotic stuff like that, you know, and that people have legitimate arguments about. And for God's sakes, man, if I do something like that, I want to know about it. Part of life is constantly improving oneself. Yeah. All right. It's starting to get dark here. Starting to get dark. Oh, wait a minute. I cut that animation short. There we go. So we got 12 planks. Carpentry in the dark. Yeah. This is when you do your best work right here. Okay, so there's that one. Let's build this one here. Now I'm not concerned about putting in a wall or a door back here, because if worst comes to worst, I'll just freaking axe a wall down and escape if need be. So there we go. Okay. Alright guys, well, you know, this is shorter than my super long episode, but let's take a look at our stats, see how we're doing here. Carpentry, look at that, it's shooting up, man. We are doing good. We are doing good. Things are coming along nicely. So, I am digging that. I am definitely digging it. Now, the multiplier is only 2. I wonder why that is. Maybe I need to read the book longer. I'm going to go offline here and read this book again, if I have it still. What happened to it? Where'd it go? There we go. It's gone. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to try reading this one again. See if I give it more time, if that kicks up to 3. Because I think it should be multiplier of 3. But I'll do that offline. I'm not going to bore you guys. Turn those hazards off. Stop standing in those hurricanes. And, you know, like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. And we'll try to finish off this wall in the next episode, hopefully. And then we'll go on a little mission to get the components for the door. So, thanks for watching. Keystone always appreciates it. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.